In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Virtual Learning System of Session 2020 of Pakistan International School, Taif. Dear students, this is English lecture number 4, class 6. Today we have a lecture from New Brighter Grammar Book, and today we are going to study chapter number 3, part 1. Dear students, chapter number 3 is divided into two parts. So one part is, here it is. Dear students, chapter number 3 is about pronouns. It is about pronouns. Here we will learn the following kinds of the pronouns. Number 1, interrogative pronouns. Number 2, demonstrative pronouns. Number 3, reciprocal pronoun. Before to start the above kinds, we shall repeat the definition of the pronoun and few kinds which we learned in previous class. Dear students, usual question is here, who will be able to know what is pronoun, or who will help me to know about what is pronoun? A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun in a sentence. Sometimes students are telling the definition, a pronoun is a word that works on the place of a noun. Very good. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun in a sentence, means it replaces a noun. Pronouns are used to avoid repeating. Why we use the pronouns? Pronouns are used to avoid repeating same nouns over and over again. For example, Ahmad ran so fast. Ahmad ran so fast. Yes, you would think, here is example, Ahmad ran so fast, you think his life was on the line. Dear students, here the pronoun his saved us from repeating the name Ahmad again. Here look in red line, Ahmad is a noun and his is a pronoun. So his is telling us about the Ahmad. Ahmad ran so fast, you will think his life. Whose life? Ahmad's life. So if we say Ahmad ran so fast, you would think Ahmad's life was on the line. So it is repetition, means two times we are going to write Ahmad. So to avoid the repetition, we are using here the pronoun his. Understand, students? Now we have kinds of pronoun, and that is number 1, personal pronoun. Yes, personal pronoun. Number 2, reflexive pronoun. And number 3, relative pronoun. Now, dear students, first of all, personal pronoun. Before to start the personal pronoun, I want to tell you this on page number 4, we have said that these 3 kinds we are not supposed to learn today in the book. But I want to recall your memory because you have learned these 3 kinds in class 5. So we want to repeat these again today. I want to recall your memory because we have to learn interrogative pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, and reciprocal pronoun today. But because as I told you that I want to repeat these 3 kinds and their definition, so this lecture is divided into 2 parts. This is first part. Personal pronouns, dear student. Personal pronouns are used as a substitute for a person's name. As a substitute for a person's name. Example, you, I, they, he, she, it, or we. Now, how it is used in the sentence? I don't want to leave. I is a substitute for person's name. Like I is something about the person. Number two, they went to the store. Now, I is also a personal pronoun. They is also a personal pronoun. He runs a great shop in town. He runs a great shop in town. He is also a personal pronoun. Now, this is number two, reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronouns used when the subject and the object of a sentence refer to the same person or thing. Reflexive pronoun is used when the subject and the object of a sentence refer to the same person or thing. Example, myself, yourself, himself. Now, students, here the use when the subject and object of a sentence refer to the same person or thing, means they are discussing about same person or thing. For example, is the sentence, I told myself. I told myself means here you see the I is a subject and myself is an object, but both are talking about single person. There is not another person. Oh, I told myself not to spend all my money on new shoes, means I didn't tell to another person, Ali Ahmad, no, to myself. So it means that the action is here with same subject and object of sentence refer to the same. Second example, dear student, you are going to have to drive yourself to the restaurant today. You are going to have to drive yourself to the restaurant today. Now here you are going to have to drive yourself. So you and yourself both are talking about one person. So it is a reflexive pronoun. Number three, dear students, relative pronoun. Relative pronoun. What is relative? Relative pronouns are used to connect a clause or phrase to a noun or pronoun. Connect a clause or phrase to a noun or pronoun. Dear students, the relative pronouns also known as a joining. It joins two clauses or clause or phrase to phrases to words. It's a, in other words, you say these are the joining relative pronoun. Who, whose, whom, which, like this, dear students. How to use in the sentence? The driver who ran the stop sign was careless. The driver who ran the stop. Now here, the driver and this part ran the stop sign was together joined by the word who. This is called relative pronoun. It's telling more about the driver. The driver who ran the stop sign. Mean who ran the stop sign? The driver one. So who was careless? The driver one. So who is telling more about the driver? Number two, I don't know which pair of shoes you want. I don't know which pair of shoes you want. Dear students, here the which is also telling more about the shoes word. Which pair of shoes means there are shoes. Which one? I don't know which. So this is also a relative pronoun here. Both parts are joined by this relative pronoun. In the first sentence, who. In the second sentence, which. This is called relative pronoun. Now, dear students, in this chapter, you are going to read about, yes, you are going to read about the interrogative pronoun, yes, the following kinds. Which are kinds? For example, interrogative pronoun. In this chapter, you are going to read about the interrogative pronoun, okay, demonstrative pronoun, yes, and reciprocal pronoun. Now, last three kinds like personal pronoun, reflexive pronoun, and relative pronoun are not here in this chapter. But I told you for your information, for your knowledge, because you learned these kinds in previous class. So I recall your memory. Now, in this chapter, These are the three kinds which are to be taught. Now, first one we are going to learn interrogative pronoun. Interrogative pronouns. Pronouns which ask questions are called interrogative pronouns. Pronouns which ask questions are called interrogative pronouns. Example, who, which, what, these are the interrogative pronouns. For example, who is this man? Who is this man? Who is an interrogative pronoun. Number two, which of these books are yours? Which of these books are yours? Here the which is interrogative pronoun. Number three, what is your uncle doing? What is your uncle doing? Here what is interrogative pronoun. Understand, dear students? Now here we have a note. What is telling more? Note means something more about that subject or kind of title. Who is used for persons or higher animals. The word who is used for persons or higher animals. Which is used for persons or things, which implies selection. What is used for things only. In sentence 3, what also answers to position or job. In dear students, in sentence number 3, you listen that number 3 was what is your uncle doing. So here in this sentence, it is telling the position or job or thing. What is your uncle? So what is you for things only, but in sentence number 3, what also answers to position or job. Dear students, now on page number 4, we have exercise number 4. We have exercise number 4. Pick out interrogative pronouns in the following. Pick out interrogative pronouns in the following. It is page number 4. Now, sentence number 1, who is that girl? Who is that girl? Now, dear students, in this exercise, only we have to underline or find out or pick out the interrogative pronouns only. What we have to do? Interrogative pronouns. Now, who will help me in this first sentence? Where is the interrogative pronoun? Yes, who. Who is a interrogative pronoun? Okay. Number 2. Number 2. What would be the, yes, students, after this sentence, we have sentence number 2. Yes, sentence number 2 is what is he eating? What is he eating? So where is the, yes, where is the interrogative pronoun? Here what? In first was who, here is what is he. Number 3, which of those cars is yours? Which of those cars is yours? Now here, dear students, which is telling about which of those cars. There are many cars. Now you have to tell which of those cars is yours. So pronoun which is works on the place of noun, you can say place of noun which is work. Who is Rashid? Who is Rashid? So the word who is interrogative pronoun. In number 5, who are you? Who are you? Here the word who is interrogative pronoun. In number In number 6, which of the two girls is taller? Which of the two girls is taller? Here, dear students, the which is the interrogative pronoun. Here, number 7, which of these pens is Nasir's? Which of these pens is Nasir's? Here, the word which is interrogative pronoun. Number 8. Number 8, what is Banu doing? What is Banu doing? Here the word what is underlined and that is interrogative pronoun. So dear students, total we have a 15 sentence. In this slide, you can see 8 sentences are and we have underlined the words which are interrogative pronouns. Now we will move to another page. Yes, students, we are same on exercise 4, and we have also we have completed the how many sentences? 8. Now we will complete the remaining sentences from 9 to 15. Number 9 is Salim is a sub inspector. Who is Naeem? Number 10, Kamran is an engineer. Who is Kamal? And number 11, this is my, yes, this is my book. Okay, this is my book. Which is yours? Okay, and number 12, I know this man, but I know this man, but who is that person? Number 13, who was Alama Iqbal? Number 14, why do you enter in this room? Why do you enter in this room? Who are you? And number 15, how can you find a person? What can you do? How can you find a person? What can you do? And dear students, so 15 sentences are here. How many? 15. Now what we have to do, we have to underline the interrogative pronouns from these sentences. Now Salim is a sub-inspector. There is no any interrogative pronoun. Who is Naeem? So the word who is an interrogative pronoun. Number 10, Kamran is an engineer. Kamran is an engineer, so there is no any. Who is Kamal? So the word who definitely is a interrogative pronoun. This is my book. Which is yours? Now the word which is a interrogative. Dear students, keep in your mind that we are going to underline or pick out only interrogative pronouns. Here we can find few more pronouns as well. But what the task or what the question is, pick out interrogative pronouns in the following. So we are only underlining, are going to pick out such pronouns which are interrogative. Number 12, I know this man, but who is that person? The word who is interrogative pronoun. Number 13, who was Allama Iqbal? So who will tell me where is? Yes, the word who is interrogative pronoun. Number 14, why do you enter in this room? Who are you? So the word who is an interrogative pronoun. Good. Number 15, how can you find a person? What can you do? How can you find a person? What? Yes, can you do? So here the word student what is as an interrogative pronoun. So this is the exercise number 4 which we solved over here from 1 to 15. I underlined the interrogative pronouns. Now, dear students, there is no any homework to you because today is a Sunday. So according to the schedule, we don't have any homework today. Inshallah, in next lecture, we will get homework as well. But today we don't have any homework. So dear students, I underlined the 15 sentences from exercise number 4. Okay. Now, dear students, you can find here the page preview, which page we learned, okay, are learning. Okay, that is the page number 4, and that is the chapter number, yes, chapter number 3. Okay, it is exercise 4. Sorry, it is written chapter 4, but it is not a chapter 4, it is a chapter number 3 and exercise number 4. Here is the page preview. You can see, dear students, this is chapter 3, pronouns, interrogative, demonstrative, and reciprocal. You have read that a pronoun is a word used in place of a noun. You have learned some of the kinds of pronouns. So number 1, personal. Number 2, reflexive. Number 3, relative pronouns. We discussed thoroughly today. I told you the examples and also I told you the use of these examples in the sentences. Now in this chapter, we have to use these 3. Yes, you can see over here the interrogative pronouns, demonstrative pronoun, and reciprocal pronoun. these three pronouns which we have discussed in this chapter. So from them, first we have discussed pronouns which ask questions are called interrogative pronouns. We have discussed over this. This is exercise number 4. Pick out interrogative pronouns. We have solved this exercise as well, dear students. So here you can see the remaining. Kamran is an engineer. We have did the completely this. So this was the exercise number 4, dear students, and this is all about today's lecture. Inshallah, in next lecture we will continue. See you in next lecture. Same chapter will be continue. Till that, Allah Hafiz.